And good morning. I'm Jack Minish with ABC7's Trash or Treasure. Well, do you have any idea at all what these contraptions are? Well, these are called Chatalains, and they're very collectible, very rare, and they're very expensive. Let's go ahead and get started with the big one here, this big contraption. Now, what a Chatelain was, it was basically a fancy clip from which these ornamental chains hung from, and then they had these accessories, everyday utilitarian accessories that the Victorian or the Edwardian ladies would use during their everyday life. Victorian era being up through the late 1800s to around 1900, and then Edwardian era 1900 to about 1910. They were a fad back as early as the 1700s, but really became more popular around the late 1800s, early 1900s. Now, let's get into this Chatelain here. First of all, you'll see it has a nice pair of scissors. This is actually a wheel pin cushion right here. You'd stick the pins right in there. You can make your notes right here by using this pencil over here, it's a lead pencil. Okay, then this one holds stamps right there. You have stamps. And then inside this acorn here, there is a thimble in there. So these are everyday things. Now, this Chatelain, by the way, this Chatelain sells for $329 in the shop. Now, this Chatelain over here with a little bit of fancier clip over here. And by the way, these clips were attached to sashes around their waist or a belt on their waistline. Again, another wheel pin cushion here. And then you've got a button hook here, so to help them lace up those Victorian shoes with buttons. Now, there are also such things as ring Chatelains. Now, this would fit on the lady's finger, then she could carry it in her palm, or she could actually dangle it as a little decoration. This particular one is for coins, and you'll see there a nickel and a dime would fit nicely in there. So this is a ring Chatelain. Price on this one about $149. Now, this one up here, this is another ring Chatelain right here, and this is called a vinaigrette. This was for smelling salts for fainting, or a very strong aromatic vinegar you would put in there. So the fancy ladies of the time would have this in case they felt like they were going to faint. Price on this one, $269. Okay, so Chatelains, a very nice Victorian Edwardian fancy. I'm Jack Minish with ABC7's Trash or Treasure. Please join me again next week.